well. They are mistaken. They are grossly mistaken. And we are live and direct and we are preaching. What I do need from time to time is confirmation that our systems are up and running. That is what I need, because this very gospel must be preached this very day. If you are in any of the protest grounds, we want to hear from you. On WhatsApp only, please. On WhatsApp only. If you are on the protest ground, we want to hear from you. No foreign callers, please. We want to hear from people on the ground what is happening. We want to hear from them, please. We want to hear from people who are on the ground. Give us first-hand information. And the number to call, as always, please, is on WhatsApp only. +44 79 51 27 87 005, rather. I'll repeat the number. +44 79 51 27 87 05. That is the number to call. We are live, please. We are live and direct, please. I want people. I said no foreign caller. Nobody abroad should call. When the time for people from abroad to call, I will let you know. I need people who are on the ground in Nigeria and in Biafra land. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
As you can see, I am an Ududua man, precisely from Ududua Republic, Lagos. We have been a sort of inspiration and we have awoken our spirits. They call us listening Nigeria youth. I can tell you the protest is gaining momentum in my area here at Ipoto.
Yes.
People are trooping out, blocking all the road. Nobody is going out. We are fighting for our rights. And we dare say, we know that very soon the zoological republic must crumble and every other part of the components will go their way, because it is very clear and very glaring that we are living in opposite direction with people who cannot reason. So I really give you kudos. I am a ardent follower of your program. I listen to your program. You have instigated our spirit, and we are also happy to be one of your own people, Udua and Biafra. We shall get to the promised land. Thank you very much.
He said, thank you very much. I'm sure you heard him. All of you can hear him, that the protests are raging right across the place, including Oduduwa land as well in Lagos. And I do commend each and every one of you who are out there protesting. You are our heroes, and forever and ever your accomplishments will remain indelible in our memory and history. Absolutely amazing. I have another caller on the line. This caller, give us your name and where you are, and an update as to what is happening in your area, please, if you may. The caller on the line, can you hear me? They cannot hear me. And have another caller on the line. Can you hear me? Please give us your name and where you are.
I can hear you, my leader. My name is Edwin Ebubechi Abba. I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos, what is happening where you are, please?
Yes, so much is taking. John is really on the increase, and people are bringing in their support. In fact, somebody called me from Italy the other day. I had a brother, and he's promising to send in support so that by tomorrow or next we'll take things to the protest.
We want. We need support from people from abroad. That is what we need. It doesn't have to come through IPOB. You can send it direct, as this brother is telling us now. His brother rang him from Italy and is bringing help. That is the type of thing that we need. And please, when they send the money to you, do not spend it doing anything else other than that thing that you are mandated to do, which is to buy food and drinks for the people, please. That is what we want, because we have 3 more weeks to go. We our dreams will come true. Only 3 more weeks to go. So we need those who are out on the streets to be supported. We need them to be resolute, to be determined. The only way to do it, please, if you are abroad in Europe, in America, in Asia, in Australia, make sure in South Africa, as a matter of fact, or any other part of Africa, make sure that you send help to people who are protesting. It is not just limited to Otutuwa and to Biafra alone. That means to everybody. As I said to you earlier, if you go now to Katsina, there is protest in Katsina. So forget all that nonsense. You want to do this to our regime and rubbish. It's just a tiny, vociferous, vocal, ill-educated minority. People in Katsina, they say they want change. In Katsina right now, they're protesting. Let us go to this very only callers from Nigeria, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, please, your name and where you are.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. My name is Wisdom. I'm calling from Aba.
From Aba, what is happening in Aba right now? Wisdom, what is happening there?
Right now, there is nothing much in Aba, but we are planning to join those in Omaya, or should we stage our own protest here in Aba?
Don't go to Omaya. We know that Omaya is huge now. It is rocking. Aba should start their own immediately. Tell them that is what I said. Aba must begin right now.
All right, sir.
It's a direct order. Aba must rise up now. I know that Aba is waiting for order to come. That order has come. Aba must join in. Because when they look around and Aba on Nisha Igwacha is not doing anything, people become demoralized in Biafra land. So we need Aba to be rocking. Everything has to be peaceful as always. And we need also Igwacha to commence immediately. Immediately. Igwacha must commence immediately. Everywhere people must come out, troop out to come and demonstrate. Very, very important. We have another caller on the line. If I hope that even WhatsApp is not trying to conspire against us. Anything and everything is possible. The caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you. Give us your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah, my name is Noke Uchenas. I'm calling from Lagos.
What is happening where you are? Which part of Lagos are you in?
Yeah, I'm along my 2 Oshodi Expressway, sir.
What can you see?
It's totally blocked.
It's blocked. Very good.
Everywhere it is blocked everywhere from Oshodi Expressway. Nowhere is moving, and the protesters on the ground, and everybody they say have changed here. Hello.
Yes,
Can
we
you
are.
hear me, sir?
Yes, we are listening. So Oshodi, along Oshodi, Apapa Expressway, is it blocked?
It's totally blocked, sir. Nothing is going on. The protesters are shouting that they want to see Buhari.
They want to see Yusuf Mohammed Abubakar. What's it to go now? I warned them.
Yes.
I warned them that they wouldn't listen.
And the youth are shouting that they are no longer lazy, that they want to take their country by their own hand.
Absolutely. That is what we want to hear. That is why I said I need people who are around. I need people who are around the grounds, because we are live and we are broadcasting this very afternoon. Paying attention. Our young people have risen up. I am no longer calling them monkeys. I no longer call them baboons. I now call them leaders. These are the leaders out on the streets. They are now staking their claim to be the leaders of tomorrow. And we must support them. We must encourage them. The whole world is standing at attention. BBC is not reporting it. CNN is not reporting. We don't care. Eventually they will. We don't give a damn, because the whole world understands what is going on. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, please. Your name and where you're calling us from, if you may.
My name is Iche Wobi. I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos, Iche. What can you see around you, please? Tell us.
Sonia is long Oshodi Apapa Expressway. Both sides of the road was blocked by youth. No movement, no going Apapa, no going Oshodi.
Absolutely.
So everywhere is blocked. The people, even students is everywhere.
Very good.
Everybody want to.
Very good.
That is on the neck of everybody. So I have been following you. This is the first time I got to speak with you. I'm happy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Lagos is in total lockdown. That is the information we are getting. In total lockdown, absolute lockdown. And please give this number to people to call from protest grounds. I have a caller on the line. Can you give us your name, please, and where you're calling from? The caller on the line, can you hear me? No.
Yeah, my name is Ikechukwu, calling from Ago Palace Way in Lagos State.
And what is happening there?
There is no movement. Everywhere is grounded. People are sitting at home. People have returned back to their various homes. The road is empty. Youth are the roundabout Apple Junction and at Jokota Junction. They are shouting. They want to see Buhari. They want to see him to address them live. They don't want any radio or television program again. Nigeria is at a standstill right now as I'm talking to you. Everywhere is empty. People are rushing to schools and picking their children. There is total shutdown right now.
Amazing. Chukwuka Biama is in control. I told you people last week, all you need to do is to sustain it into next week. It turns into a revolution. That was what I told you last week. Is that not happening now? We have the timetable to end the zoo. 5 weeks. Only 4 more weeks to go. Can you sustain it? 4 more weeks to go. And you will see 24 hours of electricity. 4 more weeks to go. And you will live in a country where if you present your passport anywhere, people will respect you. 4 more weeks to go. And our children will no longer be trekking through Sahara Desert, risking their lives, drowning in the Mediterranean in an effort to get to Europe. 4 more weeks, and this generation will rewrite the history of Africa, of Black Africa forever and ever. Only 4 more weeks. Can you sustain this thing for 4 more weeks? That is all. That is all. Leave their army to us. We'll deal with those ones. Only 4 more weeks, and your lives will change forever and ever. And I want Alemajiri to understand something. Not Alemajiri, please. Janjaweed. Janjaweed, understand something. Nobody is against you. Nobody is against your government. What people are against is your brutality, your mediocrity, your idiocy, your stubbornness, your foolishness. That is what people are against. Nobody is against you as a human being. Nobody can see you on the road and say, oh, there is something wrong with you. It's because of the policies you're practicing. That is what people are against you. People are calling all over the line. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. Good afternoon from here, sir.
Good afternoon to you. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Onyekachi Samuel Okureke. I'm calling from Victoria Island, Lagos.
What is happening where you are?
You know that Lagos is on standstill, especially Lekki Toll Gate. I am surprised that yesterday, being Sunday, that churches were giving offering for the support of the protesters. Yesterday, they were donating offering for the support of protesters. And on the ground yesterday, people were supporting, people were bringing their support all over, from churches, from individuals, from organizations. They were donating to the protesters on the ground. That was a huge surprise. And this morning, everywhere is on standstill. No going, no coming. Everywhere is blocked on Lekki Toll Gate.
Absolutely. That is how we want it to be. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. If you are watching us via Facebook, they will try to remove people. They will try to suppress you, please. I have said it. If you, everybody on the protest ground must download IPOB community radio app. They must download it. Everybody If you are part of the protesters, you must download it. Because Fulani have spent 4.8 billion, 4.8 billion, not naira, dollars, to suppress what is happening. They are spending everything. You know, that money could have built about 4 or 6 Niger bridges across the whole place. It could have built roads. It could have repaired schools. But they prefer to give it to foreign consultants, to white people, in order to continue to enslave you. That is something we have been trying to preach for years, and I thank this God that we worship, that in the year 2020, this very message has finally sunk in. Oh, you're talking all the time. Every time you talk on radio, it's always on radio. They are talking because some of them are very daft. Have you seen the result of all those years of preaching the gospel of heaven? All those years of telling our people the truth, the stark, naked truth, that they may repent. Have they not repented? Have they not? Can't you see Nigeria now? People have gone back and said, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is always insulting us, calling us animals, calling us zoo. After their rage, they went back home. Upon reflection, they said, oh, but Nnamdi Kanu is right, you know. Look at the way we are living. Look at the way we are thinking. We must be in a zoo. And you know one thing about human beings, once you push them into a corner, they rise up. And that's what they have done. They have now come to lay claim to their destiny. Those young people you see out on the streets, they want electricity, they want good schools, they want good campuses, they want everything that the children of those oppressing for them, all of them. But you're back home suffering. No. I want to hear from somebody from Igbo, if it is possible, and also Umuahia. I can say it is my hometown. I want to hear from Umuahia, my hometown, if it is possible. No overseas calls, please. Only calls from Nigeria, from Oduduwa land and from Biafra land. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
My name is Teberugu, calling from Lagos. Oshodapa Expressway, Lassa Maja, precisely.
What is happening there at Lassa?
Yes, we are here live and direct. We have shut everywhere down. No tanker going to Papa. No container coming down back. We are here live and direct since morning, sir. I have been trying your number since.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the update.
Yes, we are not going anywhere until they end Nigeria. Final and summit.
Thank you very much.
We are here live and direct. Everybody is playing on Oshodapa Expressway live and direct.
Thank you very much.
People are here playing their drums. We are here.
I hope you people are mixing well with our Oduduwa brethren. I hope there are Yoruba people there as well.
Yes, Yoruba people are full here. They are playing their drums, all the native drums. Everybody is here blocked for Lassa Oshodapa Expressway on that bridge.
Wonderful.
I appreciate for your good work, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. I have another caller on the line. I hope you are somewhere in Biafra land or in Nigeria. Please, your name and where you are right now.
It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Oct, from Ogun State Tollgate.
From Ogun State Tollgate.
Yeah, Songo, Lagos Ogun State Tollgate.
So what is happening around you there? What is happening there?
There's no movement here, no movement, everywhere is blocked.
Even in Ogun State?
Ogun State, went to Songo, Lagos Tollgate.
Yeah, that's Lagos Tollgate, that's Songo. I know the place. I need it.
Yeah, it's well blocked now.
Wonderful. That is amazing.
Yeah, the youth are moving and protesting answers.
Very, very good. Amazing, amazing news, amazing news. The revolution has truly started. It has truly started, and we commend everybody, all those people who are participating. It is bravery of the highest order. What you people are doing, and we welcome it. I wish a Janjaweed can call. I wish an Alamajri can call from somewhere who is supporting this murderous regime. I have a caller on the line. Give us your name and where you are, please. Where? From where?
Hello, sir. Can you hear?
I can hear you. Yes, please.
Hello, sir. I'm a Jofo Chisroke from Lagos.
You are calling from Lagos, a Jofo. Which part of Lagos are you in?
Hello?
Yes, which part of Lagos?
Lagos Island.
In Lagos Island. Tell us what is happening there.
Island, Echo.
Echo? What is happening there in Echo?
Is that the CAC government office workers are shutting down.
Oh, even
This morning.
it's even 1 week early. So workers are now going home.
They are going home, of course.
Hey, wonderful.
From Ojalaba this morning, I saw the police. They are not putting on their uniform this morning.
Very good. Very, very good. The same thing will happen to the army. I am going to preach again this night, and I will tell the army what they are supposed to do. Because you people, everybody protesting is fighting for a better living condition for an average policeman. They are fighting for a better living condition for an average army man. So how can you come and kill people who are trying to make your lives better? It doesn't make any sense. It's very, very good that they are now on mufti. They are no longer on uniform, and we expect them to join. This evening, I will call on the army to come out and join the protesters. They must join them for a better tomorrow. They must join them for a future for their children. They must join them in order to make that type of life they have been dreaming about become a reality. Very, very important. Very, very important, please. People are saying that I don't know what they mean by that. That is not clear. What do they mean by we know? Because millions of people are listening via IPOB community radio. I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, but we are going. Please let us focus on Abuja first. The Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, his own problem will be treated last, and that one will be hanged in public because he stole the mandate of the people. He will be hanged in public. The Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, he himself will be hanged in public. The revolution has started, and let me tell you one thing about revolution. Every corrupt person, every murderer, everybody who is anti-people, that is the time to get revenge. They must understand that. They must understand that. And we must continue. I have a caller on the line. This caller, I don't know if you have called us before, please. If you have called us before, do not call us again, I beg of you. We need new people to call us. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Good afternoon to you, my dear brother. Please give me your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mr. Chukwuka Ugu. I'm calling from Lagos.
What is happening in Lagos?
Everywhere is here at Badagry, to be precise.
Everywhere is on lockdown, even in Badagry, is that correct?
Yes, very much. Everywhere is blocked here. Everywhere. Even Okada itself is not even passing.
That is very good. Let me tell you something. Do you know one good thing about COVID-19? Do you know one good thing about COVID-19? Is that we are all used to staying at home. We are all used now not going to work. And we survived. There was no government palliative. All throughout the lockdown period, there was no government palliative. People were struggling and they survived it. We survived the lockdown. Therefore, only 5 weeks cannot kill anybody. Only 5 weeks and the future will be bright and very rosy. And only in the second week, people are no longer going to work. Amazing. We need it. We need it in places like Abuja. We need it in Lagos, in Iguacha, in Onitsha, in Enugu, in Calabar, and it is over. It is over. The people sometimes they say to themselves, when will I ever see 24 hours electricity? It is now about to come. When will I ever drive on a good road? It is now about to come. When will all these checkpoints stop? This harassment, intimidation, it is now about to stop. Because of what young, brave people are doing on the streets. I want to go. Thank you for your call. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Your name and where you are, please.
Hello, Nyendu. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, my dear brother. Please, your name and where you are.
Please, my name is Augustine Chukuma.
And where are you calling from?
Calling from Lagos.
From the same Lagos. What is happening around you now?
I just left the Gondo at Olumosho local government. Everywhere is blocked.
Everywhere is blocked.
I'm around. Yes, I'm right now around Lasso Ojo Road at Obadere bus stop. Also, everywhere is blocked. Also, youth are out on the streets.
Thank you very much. I like it. So Lagos has gone into full revolution mode. Igodo. Benin has gone into full revolution mode, which means that something has to give. And we are waiting for their army tomorrow. Let the army come tomorrow. We are waiting for them. And I want people on the ground to understand something. They are going to pour money, even more money, at this very problem. You must remain resolute. Only 4 more weeks. Only 3 more weeks and 6 days. And you can say to your children, I am now able to give you a bright future, as I had always intended. Before you want to call off this strike, before you want to go out and become a thug for Tinubu, look at your children first of all. What type of future do you want to give to them? If you want to give them an enjoyable future, if you want to give them hope that they can go to good schools and come out, graduate and find jobs and not be killed by a SARS police officer, now is the time to support this protest. Now is the time to support it. Honestly speaking, I feel sorry for the average Fulani man or woman. I feel sorry for them. I must be honest with you. Those who are actually Nigerians, so not those coming in from Chad. I feel sorry for them. I'm telling you the truth. And that is why we must commend those women, those ladies in Katsina who are today is no longer there. And I like the dimension that this very... We are now asking them to bring out... You say it is Buhari. Okay, no. People. That's what we are saying. Bring him out. Let him address the people. I told them we will catch you. And now we have caught them. I have a caller on the line. This caller, give us your name and where you are, please.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Mr. Kelechi Kano. I'm calling from Umuahia.
Kelechi, please tell me what is happening in Umuahia right now, please.
Pastor Umuahia is grounded.
Oi, Chineke no nye bere.
Everywhere has been blocked.
Chineke no nye bere. Chineke no nye bere. Oh, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Umuahia has finally risen up. I can now call them my hometown. Go ahead.
People come out in the value way. No way. Even the zoos police are the ones guiding us.
Very good. That's how it should be.
That we will not block the road, and the road is blocked, totally blocked.
Amazing.
Movement in Umuahia right now. I'm talking to you.
Come on, Sekwa. Why won't Umuahia come out? Come on, let me. Is it that you break land again? And and Bakala. Thank you very much. That is the update I was waiting for. Everywhere is blocked in Umuahia. We called on you to come out in the morning and you came out. Why won't you come out? Others are suffering and dying. Umuahia gave the zoo their first military head of state. That had the fastest growing economy, a black in the world, because of the economic miracle of Dr. Michael Opara, because of the economic miracle of that great man. Britain planned the coup of 1960. You say you don't know? Now you know. Me, please.
Hello?
Yes, please raise your Please. Yes, please. Your name and where you are.
Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear.
Okay, my name is Ezenwa Nwachukwu.
Ezenwa, where are you calling from, Ezenwa?
I'm calling from Abuja.
From Abuja, please give us update as to what is happening in Abuja right now, please.
Police is shooting back bullet to us with tear gas.
They are shooting, and now people in Abuja are listening. Want to pass this very critical instruction. When they fire their bullet and their tear gas or whatever, it is Abuja, it is going to fall last. Please, please engage them. Do not engage them, please. But if they kill anybody, burn down every government building near you. Therefore, we are asking everybody who is in a government office to leave and go home. Because if they kill anybody in Abuja, any nearest government property will be set ablaze in Abuja. When the smoke starts to rise from Abuja, CNN will report it by force, BBC will report by force, because they are not supposed to use live ammunition to disperse the crowd. They understand that very well. If anybody is shot dead in Abuja, destroy the nearest government building around you. When the smoke begins to rise up, Bloomberg is in Abuja, Al Jazeera is in Abuja, they would then be forced to carry the news. Because this nonsense is too much. They think people want to go and storm Asorok to bring out Aisha Buhari's boyfriend. I don't know where he is right now, but we are monitoring to see if they have smuggled him out. We are seriously monitoring them. They are asking for a Buhari to come out to address them. And all they're doing is firing tear gas. Is that how to solve the problem? Firing live ammunition, is that how to solve the problem in Abuja? They have started something that they cannot finish. Fulani have made the greatest mistake of their life, I'm telling you the truth. Fulani cabal for mobilizing police to fire at protesters in Abuja. You are now at your end. I'm telling you the truth. They should mark it somewhere. Yes, please.
Okay, like Abuja was total shut down. Airport Road was shut down this morning. The CBN was shut down. So there is no way. You can't even come into Abuja right now. You can't even go out. Everywhere was shut down.
Very good.
So everywhere was shut down. So the police are now coming from what do they call it? We were on that bridge. They started shooting like bullet at us. Like people now running helter skelter. As in Abuja is very, very hot right now. Abuja, don't shop in Musa Market. Everybody has closed down this afternoon.
Very good. That is how it should be.
There is tension. There is tension in Abuja right now.
There is tension everywhere. In Lagos, there is tension. Even in Omaha that doesn't, the most slippiest of all places. Things will be happening and they'll be snoring, sleeping. If Omaha can wake up, that means that the zoo has come to an end. I'm telling you the truth. The zoo is finished. If Omaha can come out and shut the place down, oh my, the zoo is gone. Fulani, I warned you. Oh my goodness. Only if they had listened to Prophet Joshua Ingila. He warned them. Fulani, we have the army. Dialogue now. And now, let me tell the Nigerian army something they don't know. When you escalate this problem, which you're going to escalate, people are also going to ask for Buratai to come out to explain what is going on. And you and I know there is no Buratai in Nigeria right now, don't you? So don't even dig your grave more deeper. Do you understand? Because when we warn you, you don't listen. You go and do that thing you want to do, you come back and you regret it. People are calling from all over the place. People are calling from everywhere. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me? I don't want anybody who has called before to call again, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
And good afternoon to you from here. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Emmanuel Chinedu Ilo. I am calling you from Lagos, but I'm a transporter.
You're a transporter. What is happening to your transport business today?
I am a transporter. Why I tell you I'm a transporter is that I've been to so many parts of Nigeria ever since the time of this protesting. So before, I used to travel from Lagos to Port Harcourt in 3 days. But now it will take you up to 1 week before you can from Lagos to get to Port Harcourt due to the protesting on the line. So the other day I got to Benin, that was 3 days ago. In Benin, that is in front of the Unibed.
Yes.
Everywhere is totally blocked. There is no motor coming from Benin to go to Lagos, or any motor coming from Lagos to pass through Benin, go to anywhere. The whole road is totally blocked, which took us the whole day. Are you getting me?
Yes.
In Ijebode, before you get to, Ijebode Bridge.
I know Ijebode, yes.
Yes. That place is totally blocked too. No motor is going through. The other day, yesterday, I was there too. So we spent throughout yesterday, starting from 8 o'clock, allow us to pass. That is because they waited and they see that, wow, these parts have waited a lot. So they have to allow us go. And today again, everywhere in Lagos is blocked too. Everywhere in Lagos, starting from Ojo side, Barrack side, then we are going to the airport because I work in the airport.
Yes.
Everywhere in the airport is blocked too.
Amazing.
Event is going on.
Amazing.
Event is going on. Even at the first time I was supposed to go to work, but due to this, I got to my working place this morning. Nobody is there. Anybody you call, that person will tell you there is no way to come to the work, there is no way to come to work. In fact, everywhere in Lagos is blocked. And we are happy because it has been radio record, TV record that we used to see Mr. President speak to us. So we want to see him live. We want to see him. At least people will usher him as a president. He will sit down there. He will start talking. TV station, channel, AIT will be there covering him. We don't even want to go there to see him, but once we can see that TV channels are covering him and the statement is live, we will know that we have a living president.
Thank you. Hey, where is that useless girl that used to work for Sahara Reporters? That I said, it's a Photoshop. What they said, talking rubbish. Rubbish. I am a servant of the Most High God. I do not lie. The sooner they understand it, the better for everybody. I serve the living God in truth, and not just in the open. When I am alone, I serve God. God's children, the children of light, I put them in darkness. By lying to them, I cannot do that. I can't do it. When I told you that there is no longer Buhari, I meant it. Not to spite anybody, because Elohim gave me a revelation. Anybody I curse is cursed. I'm telling you the truth. Once I curse you, you are finished. I'm telling you the truth. Go and ask them. That is why they don't want to announce the death of Mama Daura. They know if they announce it, I will curse the next person. Go and check from the beginning. Buhari, Abakiari, Isa Funtua, Mama Daura. I am waiting for once they announce the death of Mama Daura, I wait for them to appoint the next heavyweight. I will curse you live on air, on this platform, behind this microphone, and more you will die. If I curse you, you're dead. You're a dead man walking. I said no foreign calls, please. If you call me with a Zoom number, I will be able to listen to you. Let me hear what they have to say.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon. My name is Ibabuchi Kalu.
Ibabuchi Kalu.
I am reporting from Abuja.
Abuja, yes.
Precisely Duse.
Duse in Abuja, yes.
Mazi, I remember when you told the zoo that you will not shoot a single bullet.
Not at all now.
You will end the zoo.
I'll destroy Nigeria.
End the zoo by telling the truth.
That's all.
Mazi, it is happening right
now. Is it happening? He said it is happening. Zoo Amugo is dead. With the truth on this very platform. On this very platform. That even our Yoruba brothers, they come on this platform and they tell us, you opened our eyes, you enlightened us, you told us the truth. I don't hate any of you. God is my witness. What you people are doing today was what I had always wanted you to do from day one. That was my plan from day one, to get you so angry. First of all, you will hate me. That is the, let me tell you, let me now, since you people are now out on the streets, I will tell you the secret. I wanted to be hated, not loved. And I wanted Fulani Janjaweed to be afraid of who we are. I don't need your love and your affection. I'm not doing anything with it. I want you to go and reason very well like a human being. Now they have reasoned like human beings. Can you not see changes? Can you not see now all of a sudden, oh, please stay at home, we'll do anything you want us to do. Have you not seen it? Now you have risen up like human beings should. Have you not seen the difference? That's all we're asking for all these years. All these years. I said that I would destroy the zoo without firing a shot. And our brother is reporting from Abuja and he's telling us that we are almost there. By destroying the zoo, people must listen. That doesn't mean killing anybody or hating anybody or saying that Hausa cannot live or Kanambana cannot live or even some innocent Fulani people cannot live. No. When we mean destroying the zoo, it means destroying corruption, destroying nepotism, destroying their lies, destroying their deception. That is what we mean. When we say we end the zoo, it doesn't mean we'll go and start, if you say you're Nigerian, we'll start killing you. No, God forbid. God forbid. It means destroying the monsters that have held you hostage for heaven knows how many centuries. Let us hear what our brother is saying.
now. I'm just coming in from the protest ground.
Yes?
The whole place is locked down.
Everywhere is locked down in Abuja.
Where they call to say in Abuja, where I stay, is locked down.
Everywhere is locked down.
What happened? Some people, some Fulani boys came with long knives.
They came with knives. Fulani.
These boys faced them, took their knives and chased them away, broke their heads.
Fulani hands we are cut off for Fulani Alemajiri Janjaweed. They recruited them. You know, before they come with their dagger and they don't know how prepared we are. Go and I don't want to go into too much details. They don't know how prepared we are. They have no idea. Somebody used to tell me on the air that those following you in IPOB, they are small compared with those who have not come out to identify with you, but they are following you. Secretly, you don't know. I remember that very call. I don't know if it's from US or from UK. Somebody rang, did not give his name, and he said, people following you are more than this IPOB that you're seeing. You don't know them. You don't see them. That when the day comes that I will know, that day has come. If you go back to IPOB broadcast, you will hear it. Somebody rang and said, those who are listening to this gospel you are preaching, they are more than those following you, but you don't see them. And one day you will. And now, what's it going now? It has happened. It has happened. I had things to preach this afternoon, but I'm not going to preach it. We are taking calls. I only want to take calls from Nigeria, please. Only calls from Nigeria. If you have called before, do not call again. Do not call again, please. Let us take the calls of people who have not spoken on this platform before. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Yes, please. Your name and where you are.
My name is
Wait, what is happening in Owenkeri in Biafra land? What is going on there?
As I'm talking to you now, Mazi, I just left. We are students and another people. We are there now. We are having a very Douglas, and right now the Supreme Court governor just left. He want to start a full as I'm talking to you. He's there right now. So I just want to comment to you. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Owe is waking up.
Thank you very much.
Now, according to information, warehouse blocked. Warehouse is blocked.
I told them this morning to get up and do something. Just get up and do something, and they have done it. They have done it, and I'm very, very proud of them. Lagos cannot be suffering and dying. Abuja, people cannot be under gunshot in Abuja, and you're relaxing. You're in a hotel somewhere. No, you must come out and support them. We are all in this thing together. It doesn't have any tribe. What we are doing is not about ethnicity. It's not about tribe. It's not about, as they say, secession. It's not about self-determination. We are asking for a better life for everybody. That's what we're asking for. It's nothing to do with anybody who will come out and tell you, oh, they are doing it is the South. They want to overthrow the North. You're talking rubbish. Of an average Fulani man or woman, law-abiding. Yes. Let me ask you why and cover them. BBC will go to Owerri and cover them. BBC will go and meet the gallant people in Enugu, what they are doing. Go and cover. No, you cannot see them because I don't have to go. Their job. Yes, the thing you can come. Do you know who we are? We started educating Biafran people almost 5 years before you came. 5 years before you came. And these are the children of the Most High. They are born intelligent. The same way that people are naturally intelligent. You cannot deceive them. And we started doing our work almost 5 years before BBC came. Our land is boiling. BBC cannot. Have you asked yourself why? They have collected money. The job they came to do is they came to tell you, oh, don't listen to them. They cannot, don't listen to the IPOB Biafra. Not fired. Our people are come. And these are the children of the Most High. They are born intelligent. The same way that people in Biafra land are born as engineers or are born as what is it called? As scientists is how we have common sense. Our people are naturally intelligent. You cannot deceive them. And we started doing our work almost 5 years before BBC came. Our land is boiling. BBC cannot cover it. Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why? They have collected money. The job they came to do is no longer viable. They came to deceive our people. They came to tell you, oh, don't listen to them. They cannot, don't listen to the IPOB Biafra and all that rubbish. Has it not backfired? Our people are reasonable. They are sensible. They are very smart. They were saying before, oh, you hate Yoruba. Who told you I hate anybody? Who told you that before? I was saying what I was saying so that you can wake up and understand the very stupid state you were in. Now you have woken up. And some of you actually acknowledge the role that this noble family IPOB played in that regard. Until the day I die and beyond, even when I see Chukwuka Biama in heaven, I will thank him for IPOB. Do you think history will forget IPOB now? Never. Never, ever, ever. Umu Chineke. They have destroyed the zoo. Those miscreants. Those miscreants, they have destroyed the zoo. They call them all manner of names, your towns. Now you have seen how IPOB miscreants gave birth to miscreants everywhere, including Katsina State. There are miscreants now in Katsina. And you're telling me that Chukwuka Biama is not involved in what we are doing. Mazi Tochukwu has been released by SARS in Okuzu. He has been released by SARS in Okuzu. By SARS in Okuzu, they have released our brother, please. They have released him. Very, very important, they have released him. Tochukwu, but is in a very bad condition. He should be taken to the best hospital now. He is IPOB family member. He is IPOB family member. He should be taken to the best hospital that money can buy. He should be taken there immediately and treated. And of course, IPOB, we don't abandon our own. We don't abandon our own. Edo State, the same way they told me that Obaseki is good, is declaring a curfew, 24-hour curfew. That is rubbish. That is rubbish. In Edo State, that is rubbish. In Edo, that is rubbish. Any policeman that comes out to enforce any curfew should be killed. You people are mad. You're insane. You are insane. That's one thing about all these governors. Once you elect them into office, all they consider is allocation. The welfare of the people is no longer paramount. But having said that, I am asking the protesters in Igbodomigoro to be of good conduct, please. You must be of good conduct. But if they attempt to come out this evening, people will go into the bushes. The guerrilla war will start from Edo State, Igbodomigoro. If they don't stop this rubbish, if there is any attempt to enforce this so-called curfew in Igbodomigoro land, order will be given, men will enter the bushes and the war will start from Benin City. So if anybody knows Obaseki, please go and tell Obaseki. Go and talk to Obaseki. Make sure that he understands what he's doing. Make sure that Obaseki understands what he is talking about. There can be no curfew anywhere in Biafra land that cannot be. People are protesting for a better living. You never, when SARS was killing people, there was no curfew. Was there any curfew? When SARS was killing people, it is now that you remember that it's curfew. Let me take this call. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm a great leader.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you are, please.
Obihan is my name, reporting from Benin, Edo State.
What is happening in Benin? What is happening in Igbodomigoro right now? What is happening there?
There is complete lockdown. In fact, the police station is already burnt down and the governor has declared curfew from 4 o'clock.
But is that going to stop us from coming out on the streets tomorrow?
No. People are even ready to come out very well.
Very good. Very, very good. People must stay on the streets until the time they want to go home. Tomorrow morning they will come out again in Igbodomigoro land. I am sure that people in Benin City are listening via Radio Biafra FM. I want them to understand this very simple fact, that they are the ones holding the key. The key to our freedom is in Benin. The key to our freedom is in Benin. Not just the freedom of Biafra, but the freedom of everybody, including a long-suffering Alamajiri in the north. The key is in Benin. Somebody must tell Obaseki, that is what I said, that there can be no lockdown of Benin by zoo army or zoo police. Somebody must convey that to him immediately. We are going to protest. We are going to be of good conduct. But Igbodomigoro will protest. And if he doesn't take time, the same way that people are now marching in Abuja to go to Aso Rock is how people will come to government house and bundle him out of that very place. Well, Baseki should be very careful. It is not against anybody. This protest is not against any individual. It is against the institutional decay and corruption in Nigeria. It is not targeting anybody. No one individual is being targeted. It is about what is happening in the zoo. So Obaseki must be very, very careful. Thank you for that. Update from Igodoland. Thank you very much. If you have called before, I beg of you, I don't want to block anybody. If you have called before, do not call again. Allow other people to speak. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, please. Your name and where you are, please. Your name and where you are, please.
My name is Collins Magbuku. I'm calling from Enugu.
From Enugu. What is happening in Enugu today? Tell us, please.
Mazi, we are doing protests, but we are not doing it like the way that day that artists come at Enugu. But
so Enugu people are waiting for musicians to come to play music before they can come outside. Is that what you're telling me? They are waiting for musicians?
No, sir. No. We are trying, sir. We are plenty, but you don't know that the maximum of the people that come that day did not come today.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They will come later on. It is like a shift. But others who are tired will go and rest, and others will take over. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but we'll keep moving it. But I want to report something now.
Go ahead.
There is one banner. There's one banner that I don't know, Buruburu and government. Yeah, if I government of Enugu State, they are posting the banner at Enugu. They post Shino and Shevo picture on it, saying that they don't use NSAF protest to blackmail Enugu State government. Go to your state, our government is working.
Now, who made that poster? I need the name of the woman who made, I think her name is Bibian or whatever the idiot's name is. Does that Bibian think we are here to sell our bodies? Does Bibian that made that poster, does she think that we have come here, that this is their usual political prostitution? I would not expect Governor Ugwuanyi to support such nonsense. What do you mean by go to your state? Go to which stupid state? She's an idiot. When it was in Central State, Obabiaseka was in Enugu. Where did Philo and Flavor come from then? I want to ask that idiot to go to your state. Who is that stupid woman, by the way? She's an idiot. I want that banner destroyed immediately. Destroy it. Wherever it's not, you destroy that nonsensical banner. Wherever you see that banner, you destroy it. Children of Janjaweed, idiots. You know, who talking rubbish. They should go back to their states. When it was East Central State, everybody was together. Where were you? Stupid idiot in Abuja and stupid harlot. Complete idiot. Somebody should find me the full details of that non-entity. You want to curry favor? Go to your state. Idiot. It's stupid harlots like you that make the zoo what it is. You have money to do poster. I want that poster burnt down and destroyed immediately. Mad people everywhere, idiot. Here is the poster. What is the name of this idiot, Seth? Bibian and Epe. Go and find this stupid. Oh, my brother. Don't use NSAS protest to blackmail Enugu state government. Go to your state. Hi, her name is Bibian Anepe. She must be found. I got you that one here. She will be made an example of that others may learn. And I want this very billboard destroyed. I want it destroyed, completely destroyed before tomorrow morning. Useless idiot. Fools everywhere. People are talking about you did not do poster to end SARS. You didn't do any poster about the suffering and the pain our young people are going through to be writing rubbish. Idiot. You want money to go and buy wig and buy pancake, buy makeup and do your nails. I'm even sorry for mentioning your name. I want that anywhere you see the billboard destroyed. Anywhere you see it, will destroy it. You destroy this stupid, nonsensical billboard, and I will be asking the Enugu State governor why this nonsense, why he allowed this rubbish to happen in Enugu State. People are fighting for their future. You are in office and you're eating money and you're living large and you want other people to be suffering and in pain. Idiots everywhere. I have warned them, please. If you have called us before, do not call us again. I warn you, if you do that again, I will block you. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Your name and where you are, please.
I can hear you.
Yes, please, your name and where you are.
My name is Mazi Nnamdi calling from Lagos.
From Lagos, what is happening in the part of Lagos you're in at the moment?
I'm in the area, Aja area. The place is locked down also.
Are they also demanding to see whoever is in Asorok?
Yes, they are demanding so, sir.
Very good. Very, very good. I am glad to hear from you and for the updates that you have provided. Thank you. Thank you, Chidebere. Thank you very, very much for that. I want this Bibian found. I want her found. These are the same people, the same idiot. I told you they will come. These are the agents of the Janjaweed in our midst. Very subtly. Oh, go to your state. Does Enugu belong to you? Enugu is the capital of Biafra land. Does it belong to you? I'm asking you. Bibiana. Oh, Chineke. Anyway, the world will tell your story. Since you want to be popular, yes, I will help you become popular. You want to be popular, you will become popular by force. Wherever, any day you are seen on the street, you will regret the day you are born. Any day on the streets of Enugu, you will regret the day you are born. Then you will know how powerful we are. Every idiot thinks they can talk, come out and talk rubbish. Every buffoon come out and talk nonsense. People are dying, sons are killing people. Leave Enugu, thunder fire you there at home. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Please, your name and where you are.
Yes, yes.
What is your name? No, they cannot talk to us. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, please, your name and where you are. Please, your name and where you are. Yes, please, your name and where you are.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm calling from Abia State.
Abia State is plenty. Is it Aba or Omahia or where? Where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Isialanga.
From Isialanga, what is happening where you are in Isialanga right now? What is happening there?
Yeah, we are preparing. The youth are coming out one by one. So we are preparing to do a very big protest right now. So we are all preparing. So we are coming out in huge numbers. So all this while we'll be waiting for you to hear from you so that we can kick off. So now that I've heard from you, we are all listening to you. So very soon the youth are going to occupy all over Biafra land, all over Ugaland.
Of course, let them come out.
The zoo soldiers, some of them are here, but some of them are mufti.
Nobody should touch them, please. Once they change into a mufti, nobody should touch them. But if they are in their uniform doing gaga, you take them down. That is the order. You take them down. That thing Fulani wants, we give it to them. And I want the woman in Enugu found. We must set example with her. I want her found. If she has any brain, before I finish this broadcast, she will take down that poster. If she has any brain at all. Or else, if she wants to do that, before, I know men, I know Fulani men, I know Alhaji, I know this, I am a prostitute in the north, I can do whatever I like. Then thunder will fire you. Then you know how serious we are. That time, after dealing with you, when you hear IPOB next time, you say, oh, they said that's how they behave. People are dying and suffering. Did you see the girl that had only one leg on crutches that was out demonstrating? As she is out demonstrating, you are busy looking for Alhaji to make to enjoy it. because for a stinking uncircumcised Alamajri to make money off, and your mates are out on the streets protesting, and you're busy writing rubbish. You want to endear yourself to the governor of Enugu State. You want them to hear your name. You think in the land of Biafra, such stupidity will be allowed to stand? Is that what you think? You think this is ready before you? You think you're going to allow it to continue? You have seriously made your life miserable. I'm telling you the truth. If you have any brain, before I finish this program, you can take that poster down. If you don't take it down, you're finished. We'll take it down anyway. You're finished. People will hear your story. You will see. They are even the mad people everywhere. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please, where are you calling from, and give me your name?
My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Oct, the leader of Biafra Media.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
From Lagos.
From Lagos.
I'm coming from Lagos State.
Wonderful.
I'm coming from Lagos State, sir.
Wonderful. Please go ahead. You're listening.
The situation at stake right now, I live in Festac. Among of it is shut down. Apu Junction is shut down. And towards also the expressway by Sele Expressway also is totally shut down. And the funny part of it is that Yoruba people, they use 20 feet container to block the left, right, center, and they were singing, God punish Tinubu, God punish Buhari, God punish Amechi. They were singing it as national anthem. And that's the situation on the post, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Mefula. Thank you very, very much for that. Thank you. Things are happening on the ground. Here, things are happening. And one idiot is in Enugu, putting up poster, talking rubbish, talking nonsense. You want to be popular? We are going to make you popular. This is the idiot's telephone number from Eke in Udi. The same Eke that have been serving white people from time. They have been serving the British colonial. Now they are serving Fulani. Her number is 08033412660. I repeat, the number of this idiot is 08033412660. Please find her and deal with her. Idiot. And let me see that poster tomorrow morning. Then you see what will happen. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are, if you may. Your name and where you are.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you, my dear brother. Please, your name and where you are.
My name is Mr. Gochuku. I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos? Which part of Lagos are you in?
Yes, sir. Airport, go.
What is happening? What is happening there?
Total shutdown. Everywhere is blocked. No movement.
So it is better for all airlines to suspend flights into Lagos. It is better for airlines to suspend flights into Lagos because there's no movement.
People going to the airport, they are just carrying their luggage on their head.
Very good.
All the way.
Better for them.
To the airport.
That is what the revolution is all about.
Shut down.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Everywhere is
shut down around the airport.
Your voice, sir.
Thank you very much. You did very well, my dear brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for that. This idiot's number is 08033412660. If you are writing such nonsense, don't put the government of Enugu State. Don't add them there. They didn't send you. Enugu State government never asked you to do this. You are publishing, trying to tarnish the image of flavor, and these are cultural icons. If you don't have any respect, you know what it means? These are cultural icons. To us, this is our own Bob Marley. To us, this is our own what's his name again? Sir Paul McCartney. To us, these are the people at the pinnacle of art, and you are putting their picture and you are trying to insult them. You are trying to insult them. You are trying to insult them. These are icons. If you don't know, if you don't have respect for them, that means you don't have respect for creativity. This is Fino and Flavor you're talking about. Don't insult them. You cannot insult them. Mad Trump with his horse hair, with her horse hair, as you say. You are looking for one Alamajiri to perhaps marry you as a 10th wife. Idiot. Her idiot's number is 080-334-12660. She must be taught a lesson of her life. She's a fool. I'm live on air. Soon I will finish. I will ask Enugu to tell me if that poster is still there. I will not only deal with you, I will deal with the company that made this. The printing press that printed this rubbish will be dealt with. They can never do business in Enugu again. People are dying. When SARS was killing young men and women, did you write any rubbish? No, you didn't. It is to try and make people believe that you are a human being. You are a very, very foolish woman. I don't like when I say do not call and you keep calling. I say if you have called before, do not call again. I have said that again and again and again and again, but some of you do not listen until I block you, then you will listen. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Your name and where you are, please.
Hello, good afternoon, the great leader.
Thank you very much. Please, your name and where you are.
My name is David. I'm actually a Yoruba man. I'm reporting live at direct from Abeokuta, the state capital.
Abeokuta, you are a Duduwa. Please, what is happening in Abeokuta right now? The world is listening. Go ahead.
Yes, let me correct this impression. Being a Yoruba or an Igboma, we are always fighting a one cause and we are together and we believe in your leadership. Nnamdi Kanu.
Thank you.
We always support you.
Thank you.
I just left the protest now. I resumed there 7:30 a.m. this morning, and everywhere is shut down.
Wonderful.
And yes, and we are telling the government that we are not going to back up. We are not going to back down until our voice is heard. We are not saying end to such brutality alone. We are saying end to bad leadership, bad governance. We are saying end to all this unemployment. We are saying end to all these rubbish people that have been leading us since 1960. We have been brainwashed. The idiot has been leading us since 1960. But our eyes now has been opened. So I want to employ all the youth of Nigeria, wherever you are, either in Igbo land, Yoruba land, in Hausa land. We are fighting a one cause. Everybody should join this protest and continue until we work, until we take our government back on this idiot has been fooling us in 1960. Because the power belongs to the people. We believe in your leadership and we continue to believe in your leadership. You are trending everywhere, not even in Igbo land alone, in Hausa land, in Yoruba land, everywhere is following you. As I'm talking to you live now, everybody is listening to you live and direct as I'm talking to you, the great leader.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. We have arrived where we wanted to be. At last, even people who are protesting in Katsina know that I do not hate them. And they are Fulani. Then I don't hate them. I don't. How can I? God did not create me to hate anybody, no, but to try and make their lives better. That's what we are doing. That is all. Today, the strongest alliance we have today is between Biafra and Oduduwa. The strongest alliance. Very, very deep. Very, very deep. You cannot imagine. You cannot imagine how deep it is. We don't hate anybody. We are praying for your lives to be better. I don't know when I get old what illness may afflict me. I want your lives to be better because it could be your child that will invent the medication that will cure me. I said this thing, I've said it many times. I love free education. I want if you like give birth to 50 children, I want all of them to be graduates, to be educated. Because I don't know which one of them will invent an aircraft that can take man to Mars. So it's only by educating them that we will know. So if I'm asking for your children to be educated, I am actually doing myself a favor. This is how I want black people to think. It is in your interest that your neighbor is doing very well. Because if they do very well, they will pay taxes. Are you listening? And from that taxes, roads will be built, bridges will be built. So being envious, being jealous, you are actually harming yourself. When you take poison, you want to go and poison your next door neighbor's child because they graduated and they're doing well. You are doing yourself a disservice. If you kill that very person, they cannot work hard. You don't know if it is their idea that will give you life 24 hours a day. Now you understand it. I said I went to England to study how the white man reasons, and I got it. We are live and direct. I love the picture here. This smiling child, I love it. A very beautiful child, my goodness me. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Thank you very much.
Biafra support
what is happening in Enugu? What is happening? Tell us, please. Even in broken English, tell me.
There is a protest in Enugu now, everywhere.
Thank you.
So we thank you. We thank you. Continue with what you are doing. We are supporting you, please, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You are blessed. You are blessed.
Okay.
Yes, Enugu, that means they are hearing my instructions. I want the billboard destroyed. I want it destroyed immediately. Anybody insulting Fino, insulting Flavor, insulting Onyekonwenu, insulting any of our frontline artists, I will never forgive you. Do you know what it means to have somebody who is creative, to sit down to think, to make you happy, to play music to make you happy? Do you think it's easy? And you want to insult them? The icons of our time, you want to insult them. If we don't have Flavor and Fino, who do we have? If we don't have Davido and Burna Boy, who do we have? If we don't have Wizkid and all these other people, who do you have? You have nothing. These are cultural giants. You don't mess with them. You don't, and I won't allow it. If you don't know, you people don't know how to value your artists. Hi, this UG Black. You must value them. So even comedians, they spend their time thinking of how to make you happy. You must value them. I'm not happy that Zebediah, I don't know if he's alive, or Valeria, she died poor. I'm not happy about it. There should be multi-billionaires, if you don't know. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, sir.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Emmanuel. I'm calling to give you a situation report. I called in the morning concerning an exam that was imposed on some students in Aba.
Yes.
I heard they had about the voice, they had our voice in the radio, and they cancelled the exam after the students have already started their exam. And the reason for
they cancelled the exams after the students even started writing their papers.
Is that after 2 hours.
After 2 hours, they cancelled the exams.
Yes, sir. After 2 hours, they cancelled the exam. So they had our voice in the radio this morning, and because I told you in the morning that if the exam continues today, that I will go to Aba and I will protest inside that school of health personally with my own group. So I believe that they had our voice, and their own reason for cancelling the exam is that the bursary, they said the bursary just died. That they can't continue the exam because the information of the people that already paid that they don't have it. They know it's a nonsense.
Of course, it's nonsense. How can you stop exams that people are writing and then come up with this type of jargon? Of course, it's a nonsense. The next caller is on the line. Give us your name and where you are. I said no foreign callers. No foreign callers, please. All of you should listen and plan how to help those who are at home fighting, how to help people who are on the ground. It's not about Igbo, it's not about Yoruba, it's not about Hausa or Fulani. Everybody is in this thing together. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Please.
Good afternoon, Mazi.
Good afternoon to you. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yes, my name is Dr. Abo, and I'm calling from Lagos.
You're calling from Lagos?
Precisely. Yes, precisely Ojodubega.
Ojodubega, what is happening at Ojodubega now?
Yes, there are a lot of that area is blocked. There are a lot of people gathered protesting, and those there are free movements of people within some areas. But there are a lot of people there, but the protest is going, and it's very orderly. But there are a lot of people here. It's a lot of crowds.
Wonderful.
So I want to commend you for this great work. I want to say God bless you, really good. We are praying for you. Don't be surprised. A lot of the pastors, even those who thought you were being so harsh, are now praying for you. They are praying for you because the information that you are giving out, have set a lot of people free. You know, so a lot of keys have come out. They are now interceding for you because your enlightenment has brought about this change that we are experiencing. So, and your guidance, the guidance that you are giving to the youth, for them to be orderly in the protest and giving them the strategies. You know, one thing is to protest, another thing is to know the strategy. You are giving international strategy that will make it successful. And that is the highest thing that you have done, the highest. Telling people, no, don't do it this way, do it this way. Giving them a guide. So I want to thank you for that. That is marvelous. That is great. No amount of money can pay you for that. But we'll keep on praying for you that the Lord will sustain you, protect your family, protect your children. It shall be well with you in the name of Jesus.
He said, and bless you too, Doc. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. That even, and I must say to the pastors, as you are praying for me, I'm also praying for you too. But use some of that tithe money, bring it out now. That's sowing of seed. I love the fact that they conducted their prayers outside yesterday, and they have a role to play. And as I said, I would like Fulani or Hausa or at least those two, or Kanuri person to call to tell us what is happening where they are, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me? I have a caller on the line. Can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. It is cutting, please. If you have called before, don't call again. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? I want to take your call. That is why I'm being very patient. Give us your name and where you are, please.
I'm calling from Iguacha.
From Iguacha, what is happening in Iguacha right now? Please tell us. What is happening in Iguacha? You need to tell us. You must tell us. End SARS, Nigeria governor's appeal to demonstrations to call off Chineke Popuno Kondeara. Call off which protest? Call off which protest? We are at the precipice of getting what you people have denied us for 60 years. Obasanjo came to my school. Who came to my school? Was it Obasanjo in 1976 or 7? No, it was 77. Came to my school, my primary school, and said that you are the leaders of tomorrow at Library Avenue Primary School in Omai, if I'm not mistaken. And today, those you claim are the leaders of tomorrow, they are in their tomorrow, and they are claiming that very leadership, and you're asking them to call it off. Facebook Bata 6. They have come. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me?
Hello, Hamadike.
Yes, please, your name and where you are, if you may.
This is Evangelist Sema. I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos. Which part of Lagos are you in? Where are you right now?
I'm calling from Egbeda.
Egbeda. And what is happening in Egbeda right now as we speak?
It's happening from Ikoto to Yanabaja. There is a whole lot of protest.
My goodness.
On the ground.
Amazing. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
The ground is rocking.
Oh,
the police is guiding the line.
Oh, now they have come. If police is behaving this way, who will opt anyway? They need to guide the protesters because we are asking for more salaries for them, a better life for them and their children. If the army has any brain, they should also do the same thing. They should realize that let them not be led astray by foreigners from Niger Republic, from Chad, from Gambia, from Senegal. Let them not be.
Sir,
Go ahead.
Please, sir, I sent message to this line. Check the message. It's very, very important.
I will do so now. I will do so.
Yeah, check the message.
I will do so.
It's a leak information. Check it.
Okay, I'll do so now. Thank you very much. Let me check it immediately. Immediately, I am going to check it immediately. It is an information, a leaked information, he said, and that I must check it, and I am doing so now. I am doing so now. Please do bear with me. See, President with the UK government sent to lead delegation to you. That is rubbish. That is rubbish. What I want is a future that will be taken over by these people. You see these kids on the street. You see these people on the streets, men and women. They are the only people I will ever call my leaders. It doesn't matter if they are 16 years old. I'm telling you, when I see them and I ask you, did you lead a protest? And you say yes, I will bow before you and I will call you my leader. If you like, let you be. If you like, a 14-year-old child, as long as you came out to protest to make this thing possible, you are my leader and I will follow you. People that has done something that nobody will dare ever do before. Nobody ever did. This generation 2020. Hey, the caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Please, your name and where you are, if you may.
Yes, my name is Ato Former, and I know you said no international call should call, but I really have to say what I have in mind because it's very important.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
This is what is going on. I'm a U.S. citizen, and also I want you to help put out the word that any Biafran or any Igbo person or from Nigeria, they shouldn't vote until the American government will condemn what is going on in Nigeria officially. Nobody will vote.
It's a good idea.
Vote. I've already put out. I am not voting until they say something.
It's a good idea.
It's very, very important if you can put it out there, because I don't have the views or something to put. Please put it out. I'll put it out as much as I can. I am not voting. I already called the senator from my constituency here in Florida that I will not vote until they say something and condemn what is going on in Nigeria. That I'm not voting, and I will encourage a lot of Nigerians not to vote until they say something. So it is something that needs to be done, please.
It will be, of course, you know, you are on to us and we are going to do it. You know how we roll. It's IPOB and we're going to do it immediately. And I'm asking the U.S. IPOB National Coordinator in the U.S. to make sure that this is communicated. First of all, we are going to speak to the senators and to the House of Reps members and to ask them basically why they are quiet. We know why they are quiet. They want a share of the 30 billion that the Fulani have to keep the zoo one. They are journalists, CNN, they have shared 4.8 billion as at yesterday. So they are waiting for their own share of the money. Oyibo is also corrupt, Makadi Amama. Please. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, Director.
Yes, please, your name and where you're calling us from.
I'm calling from Kwara State.
Kwara State, which part? Is it Ilorin you're in?
Yes.
What is happening in Ilorin today? What is going on there? What is happening in Ilorin? And the line went off. I am waiting for him to try and reconnect.
Hello?
Yes, what is happening in Ilorin? What is going on there?
Hello?
What is happening?
Hello?
Hey, my goodness.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, and the world can hear you. He is listening via a device. By the time he drops his phone, he will realize what he has done to himself. I have a caller on the line, and I said no international calls, please. No international calls, I beg of you. I took that one because it was +234. I want to speak to those who are at home, those who are on the front line. They are the ones I want to talk to, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Yes, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm calling from Ohafia.
From Ohafia, what is your name?
Yes, my lord, my name is Njoko Kalu.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Please, my lord, I have to thank you for everything you have been doing for us. Because the time you came to Ahafia, you said you are going to bring Buhari head.
I said I'll bring his head back, yes.
What happened next?
Yes, and they came to my house to kill me, yes.
When I listen to you, because after God, you are my next God. Because I have been wising up all this while.
Yes.
My father. I want to tell you that Ahafia is buzzing.
Very good.
We are demonstrating.
Very good.
We know they carry last. We don't carry last. Ahafia started from Igodo. We see how people in Igodo. We are warriors.
You see, of course, Ahafia came in Igodo. And you stayed in Ibeku for some time. We harbored you in Ibeku for some time before you continued your journey.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, my leader. It's just that we don't have time. I would have told you some of the history we have. Because Ahafia is a great place. This is where when the Biafra war was, when they came to Ahafia, it was here that it ended. We stopped them. We used river and stopped them. It was one of the saboteurs that went and leaked our secrets before they enter. So our leader, nothing is happening. We are more prepared than others. No matter what happens, this is the last generation that can do this thing. And very soon, they will hear it. We are more than ready. Everybody prepare. Forget all this. Well, I don't call it 1,000. I call it 100 naira paid boys, hungry boys. And that's what I call them because they are fools and idiots. Very soon they will hear from us. We are more than ready. We are the people that started it. We burned the police station. We started the revolution. We burned the police station. We chased them in Ahafia, no police station. If you have case, you go to Abreba or you go to Anuch. We show them that we are not fools because we know that there's nothing like freedom. I lived in Ghana. I know how their country is run. Even Togo, other places. Why is our own different? But when you are telling these Togo as you normally call them, they will start yapping because of 100 naira, 200 naira, one cup of garlic. Idiots everywhere. But I thank you, my leader, for opening our eyes. We will not go back. We are standing with you. And you see Facebook, I predict in 3 years we are preparing some of us scientists that know what is happening. Facebook will vanish. I give Facebook 2 years, Facebook will vanish. Because if I post, some of us, if you post the truth, they'll suppress it.
They suppress it, that's what they do.
3 years, you will see Facebook, Zuckerberg, that idiot. Some of them in Lagos, some of them will go jobless. We are preparing something more than Facebook that when it comes, everybody will embrace it.
We are Biafrans now.
Let Trump just win let Trump just win his election. We are bringing something more than Facebook. So my leader, I thank you very much for the work you are doing.
Thank you.
Everybody has woken up because of your words. Everybody has woken up because of your work.
Thank you.
You are a liberator of our time. Now they have seen what we are seeing. When one of my friends told me, why are we not going to? I told them, why are we protesting? IPOB has been doing it. The East have been doing it. So let others see what we are seeing. Within 2-3 weeks, if they can stand it, then we know that we are with them. Thank you, my leader.
Thank you, my dear brother.
Greet everybody, your wife and your family.
I will do so.
I'm with you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and you are blessed. He's a scientist, and you are blessed. I have a caller on the line. If this call can connect your name and where you are, please.
Listen, this is Mr. Kanu Oct.
Yes, it is. Nnamdi Kanu Oct in full. The God of thunder and lightning. That is the meaning of my surname. Kanu Oct.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Okay, my name is Ochais. I'm from Niger Delta, specifically from Delta State. I've been listening to this broadcast since you started it, and I'm a little bit worried about the situation of this broadcast. It's like the IPOB is taking over the protest of the young Nigerian youths that have started their own thing. IPOB meant something for the Igbos, right? Which from my own understanding. But I'm not seeing from your comment.
Hold on. Where from Delta are you from, please, my dear brother? Where in Delta are you from?
I'm from Warri. I'm a Warri born, but I'm based in Lagos here.
No, I need to know your ethnicity. What is your ethnicity?
I'm on the robo. I'm not IPOB, I'm on the robo. We have our own state that we are waiting for to be created. And my reason for actually calling here is because of the articulation you have been giving, like giving credit as if IPOB is the one doing this protest. I don't think that is right. Did
you listen to me in the morning? Did you listen to me in the morning?
No. It's my first time to listen to this whatever.
Okay.
I came on my platform, but listen to what I want to say. It's an advice. If you
No. You have not allowed me to learn. That is the thing about Zoo. You people don't know how to debate. Hold on. I said hold on to your views. We are not fighting. We are not quarreling. I said I asked you a simple question. Did you listen to my broadcast this morning? If you had listened to it, now after this conversation, you go to IPOB Community Radio, download the app, listen to my morning program. I said that IPOB will. No, listen to me. No, hold on a second. No, hold on. The thing about you people is that you don't allow people to speak. That is the thing about Zoo. I thought you have cured this illness. Allow me to speak, then I will allow you to speak, so the listeners can make sense of what we are talking about. If you go back to that broadcast, I said that IPOB will join this very protest from next week. That's what I said. If you're listening, if you've been listening, I said that what is happening now has nothing to do with secession, self-determination, ethnicity, or tribe. I said that Nigerian youths have woken up. Only 5 minutes ago, I said that I will refer to these young youths as my leader, no matter how young they are. So which station have you been listening to?
I've been listening to that.
Exactly. So then what are you talking about?
I heard that statement, but Mr. Kanu or Kalu, I don't know what is it, whether it's Kanu or Kalu, right?
It is Kanu, Kanu, Kamanu. Yes.
Okay, Kanu.
Yes.
Just for short, just for the purpose of this conversation,
yes.
Listen to me and let us engage ourselves and let's be constructive. I don't have a problem with the cause that you're fighting, right? We also have our cause of brain death. And the mid western region that we're also fighting, right? So listen to me. I'm listening to this because I've got a lot of Igbo friends, right? So where I was not having it, okay with me, I decided to call because I don't call to contribute. That means I have failed my own self.
Yes.
That's why I decided to put the number and call to say. The commendation as if it is that it is an IPOB revolution that is going on. The revolution is on. It's not so. Because now you're going to fail yourself and disappoint a lot of majority that are outside that are listening to what you're doing. Let us leave it on a plain platform. The revolution is on by the youth of Nigeria. It's not Igbo, it's not Hausa, it's not Oduduwa, it's not anything. The youth of Nigeria they're all Nigerians. Right?
Yeah.
When we decide to say, listen to my last point, I'm coming there. When we decide to say we want to listen to the issue of division, I will give you a reference. In South Africa today, there is what we call the EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighters. That is what Nigerian youth needs today. And your person has that opportunity to portray that political party because the youth are the majority in Nigeria right now. If we can get a youth party, all this fight and you being where you are will not even be there. The youth party tomorrow go into an election will defeat our fathers, will defeat our leaders. Let's get an Economic Freedom Fighters party in Nigeria. Teach that to the youth. Then after that, we can talk about splitting the country because with this whole brigade, the split will come with blood, and that's what not we want. Right now, the children cannot go to school. That's not what we want. The next thing we are saying, if there is no food in the house, how can people sustain it? That's why the government is going to defeat this movement right now. So let us navigate the youth towards getting a youth political party. The youth are more than the old brigades right now. The old brigades are buying the youth with bribery and buying their votes. If we have a youth party and we have leaders, law students, medical students that come out and become available to lead that party, the old brigade will not have any place to break. That's my advice to you. I greet you, brother.
And Thank you. Don't go away, please. Don't go away. Stay where you are, please. I want to learn. You have said I'm a Democrat. People are entitled to their views and their opinions, and I respect yours. You are a Nigerianist. You believe in one Nigeria, and you want Nigeria to stand. That is your exactly, and you're entitled to hold that. But when we have the referendum to determine where Biafra begins and where Biafra ends, you will be entitled to a vote as well. And I would expect you to go out to campaign for a no vote to Biafra. And I want to ask you one simple question, please. I don't mean to sound very condescending, but how many pieces of wrapper does your mother tie? Her dressing?
Listen, I'm an orphan.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I do apologize.
I'm an orphan.
I apologize.
I buried my mother. I buried my mother. I buried my mother. I buried my father. Right?
Same as me.
And I know.
Same as me this year.
Yes. Listen to me. I'm going to answer your question. We as Orobo, our mothers, they tie 2 wrappers.
Thank you.
All right.
That's what I want to hear.
As a man.
Yeah. Do you know how many wrappers they tie in Fulani land? How many wrappers they tie in Fulani?
I don't give a damn about Fulani land, because Fulani land I don't even know that. I visited Fulani land once in my life. I'm over 50 years old right now. I've only visited Fulani land once in my life. So I don't really know anything about Fulani.
But you're fighting for Nigeria, but Nigeria contains Fulani. You don't care about them? Your fellow Nigerians?
I don't care about them. Listen, I don't care about them because one, this morning I was watching the news, right? The Senate President and the Speaker of the Representative House made a statement that was very annoying to me. If I could have grabbed them on my screen, I would have done it. To say the youth to get out of the streets and that they are going into Aso Rock to discuss what kind of situation that you're going to discuss that you could not do for 60 years. You that representative today, you represent the democracy that is Nigeria got 60 years ago. You could not do anything for 60 years. You could not give light to Nigerians for 60 years. There's no water for 60 years. There's no drainage in Nigeria. There's no natural sewage in Nigeria. What are you talking about? That you say they should leave. They should leave. I'm on the same platform with you, but why I called was say let people understand it as if it's a credit for IPOB.
No. IPOB takes the credit for creating the awareness. Without IPOB, what is happening today would have happened. Without IPOB awareness, what is happening today to our young people? I'm sure you've been listening to the program. You heard our Yoruba brothers call, our Oduduwa brethren they called, and they said it is because of what is happening on this very platform. The awareness that IPOB brought. Are you asking me, are you telling me in all honesty, my dear brother? Are you telling me with every honesty? Let me ask you this question. What do you attribute to this level of awareness that led our youth to come out on the streets? Please identify the source for me.
Listen to me. My understanding and with the knowledge and articulation that I've acclimatized myself with what is happening today is the continuous deceit of the government of the day by the day and of every day that we have as the youth of Nigeria to do. Like I said, I'm not the youth any longer. I have already come to understand, and that is what has brought it. This program that I'm calling into, I've been hearing IPOB. I've been overseas for over 20 years, right? I only came to Nigeria this January. I have not listened to anything. I hear of IPOB overseas and their whatever disturbance that they do with senators or whatever that come overseas. But I have not listened to it before. I have not even listened to your broadcast. I've only heard of this in papers and I read online. I got it today through my Facebook page and I said, no, let me listen to this thing. There's something going live. And I've been listening for the past 1 hour. And I said I need to contribute here because the articulation I'm getting, I am not too okay with it. But if you are clarifying me to say you have made a broadcast earlier on to say it's not as if you are claiming credibility of the current protest, I will agree with that. But if you are saying that the awareness of today is because of IPOB, I fully disagree with that.
Now,
in Nigeria.
Now let me explain something to you. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You said that the Senate President was on television and you were upset. For 60 years, no water. 60 years, no sewage. 60 years, no this. 60 years, no that. Why didn't people protest? when Nigeria was 50 years? Why did they wait till when they were 60 to protest?
That's exactly what I just said earlier on, that the continuous deceit of the government of the day by the day and continuing to give the same deceit is what has emanated to this. Listen to the articulation. EndSARS is not about EndSARS in the word EndSARS acronym SARS.
Yes.
It's about the frustration of Nigerians as it is right now. And we already, when Arab Spring was happening, we were even hoping that that same week or that same month, Nigeria is going to be boiled. But Nigeria is not boiled because we are a very peaceful nation. And
now this peaceful nation, you say you hate Fulani, you have not been there before. Is this nation doesn't contain Fulani people?
I've been Katsina for once, and I've been factual to you. I'm from Delta. I've traveled to Katsina by road once in my lifetime in this country of Nigeria. I've been to Kaduna, I've been to Kano, I've been to before they created the new states. Like I say to you, I'm an old school. All this
now listen. Now let us bring this in home a little bit. Let's bring it home.
Thank you.
So you think that this level of awareness that you have now in the country, that IPOB should not take credit for creating this very awareness? Then who created the awareness? Who made it possible?
Okay, let me advise you. If you
no, you're not advising me. You're not in a position to advise me. No, hold on. No. I disagree with you. That's the thing about this zoo. They don't know how to debate or how to argue. I asked you a simple question. You say you're from Delta. I wanted to ask you a very simple question. What is the meaning of Delta? In your language, in Yoruba language. Let us start from there. You are from Delta. Let us go down here. Educated, you've traveled. What's the meaning of Delta in Yoruba language?
Let me throw my 1 cent. When you are going to now, I can answer you on that. But
answer me.
My 1 cent into this. For you to be a leader, there's one leader that I resonate with very well, which is Holy Tlata Mandela himself. He said one thing, that if you want to lead, every leader will say you want to lead from the front, but the best leader will lead from the back to be able to.
You have not been listening to me. I don't waste time with people who don't know how to debate. And like if you ask me a question, I answer, I will ask you and you will answer. If you had been listening to me only 15 minutes ago, I said that the people who are out on the streets, even if they are 14 years of age, they are my leaders. Did I not say that here? I don't know, I don't know what is wrong with black people. Some of them, I thought we have cured them this illness. It is called magnanimity. To be magnanimous. When this protest started, everybody, I was the first to hail the youth. I said I will no longer call them zoo animals, that they have proven me wrong, that we support them. With this one from Chineke Miya, I want to ask him, are you from Delta? What is the meaning of Delta? He can't answer that question. How many pieces of wrapper does your mother tie and you're telling me you are an orphan? Me too, I'm an orphan. I buried my father and I buried my mother. Do you see how this is okay? This is the problem we need to tackle. There is still a part of their brain that is clogged up. Zoo people, we need to treat it. And we are going to do it. You did not have this, you are not suffering for 50 years. Somebody suffering for 50 years, have you not suffered enough? You never had this level of conscientization and awareness until IPOB came. That is the truth. The very simple truth. Do you want us to give the order for Biafrans to withdraw from the protest and you see if it will last? Do you want us to give the order? And I will give the order. And I'll ask Biafrans to leave every protest ground now and go home. And you see if the protest will last for the next 6 hours. Now that these are the people that always bring division. We have this protest started from Igodomigodo, Benin City and Ogeli. It went into Lagos. Lagos took it up, jazzed it up, and made it what it is today. Each time I come on air, I pray for the protesters and I pray for the organizers and I hail them for what they are doing. And I said that they have done what all of us couldn't have done. He didn't hear that too. And you could have jealousy. I know to be paining some people. But without IPOB, we can't be where we are today. That is the truth. And why do you want to hide? I know that, I said to you people a few days ago, that if you come to Biafra land, if you're saying something in the community, there will be one idiot that will raise his hand and say, I know Grio. If you ask him why, he has no reason. He wants to be noticed that he is, at least he's different. He wants to be autonomous from the views of other people. But I welcome his views all the same. I welcome it. And on that note, I am going to open our lines. I am going to open our lines to even international callers to please tell us how they feel. I wanted to hear his viewpoint. I want to, but they don't make any zoo, they don't make any sense. That is why if you watch their debates, they're always shouting. If you talk, you leave me to respond to what you have said, but they won't allow you to. Zoological Republic. I have a caller on the line. This caller, your name and where you are, please.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, your name and where you are. I said your name and where you're wasting time. You want to hear your voice. I asked a simple question, how many pieces of, and I apologize before I said it. I said I don't want to sound condescending, but please could you tell me how many piece rapper your mother is telling me he's an orphan? Is that the answer to just like when they asked Jubril, can you tell us about a man of action? Can you tell us about this Buhari? Who is he? He said, I want to thank the teachers of my generation. I asked you how many pieces of rapper. That goes to show that he's not an intellectual. He couldn't even answer the question. How many pieces of rap does your mother tie? And you say, I am an orphan. And you want to debate with Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, you can't even answer a simple question. What is the meaning of Delta? You cannot tell me. You're fighting for Bendel, a name that Fulani gave to you. You hate Fulani, but you want Nigerian youth to be together. Come on, man. A contradiction in terms, they call it. I have, let me see, no, I don't want to take this caller. I was calling them and they were wasting their own time and not mine. I have another caller on the line. Can you hear me? The caller who is on the line, your name and where you are, please.
Yeah. Mazi, good afternoon. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos, what is happening where you are, please?
Right now, Mazi, I am in Amodofe, Apo roundabout at Amodofe. Lagos is almost getting shutting down as they go by. And I would say Sele is shut down. And Okota, many places in Lagos. So the protest man is going community by community here in Lagos. Everywhere is being shut down as the day goes on. So even some markets are getting closed down because there is no access here in Lagos right now. That is what is happening. But right now, where I'm calling from is Apple roundabout, Amodofe, close to my 2. That is where we are. And it's happening live here. I just shift a bit from the roundabout so that the world can hear me clear. And our Biafran brothers are taking over everywhere. Like you just said, those who think that this is not made happen by IPOB, just give an order and say the Biafra shall withdraw themselves from this protest. You see, everybody will go back home because people know that if each and every protest ground you go, if they have 100 people there, 70% of them are Biafrans, and we are making it happen. Even though we are not in the name of IPOB, but we are making it happen. That's just my contribution this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It is a Nigeria-wide protest. I have been saying that from day one. It is by Nigeria youth. It is not by IPOB. I have been saying it. But the Anyuku was so much, he couldn't contain himself. He couldn't contain it. He couldn't, maybe he had, when Yoruba brother called and said, we thank you, we owe this thing to your enlightenment, he couldn't take it. Hey, Onyezu, he couldn't take it. He had to speak. And he has spoken. He has spoken. Let me see if I can take one more call, and I will go and rest for a while. And we are resuming this evening, because there's an analysis I want to make, and we must make it. And I want to encourage all the protesters, you must remain resolute. You have survived the first week, you have now gone into the revolution phase. Only 4 more weeks, and history will remember all of you forever and ever. This generation of 2020, generation 2020, will go down the way. Same way we talk about French Revolution, Russian Revolution, is how the revolution in Nigeria will be talked about in millennia to come. And your names will be there because you made it possible. You rose up and said no to tyranny, to mediocrity, and to Janjaweedism. Only 4 more weeks, and history will remember all of you, one after the other, even those that we have lost in this very journey. And on that note, protest is going on in Kanu around Kofa Mata area, following the death of Saifullah, a 17-year-old police, a 17-year-old man in police custody in the morning. So they have taken their police brutality even to Kanu as well. That tells you all you need to know about the Zoological Republic. And people are rising up, and rightfully so. We are going to reconvene this evening. We are reconvening this evening, and I thank all of you for listening to us. I thank each and every one of you for your time and your effort. Prepare for this evening. From me, from here, I will say good afternoon.